Hi guys, I hope you're well. Just wanted to send this quick video out to a few of my key clients, obviously one of them being yourself, in regards to the current situation about real estate and obviously the COVID lockdown. So you might be aware by this stage that real estate has been classified as a restricted activity up until October the 26th, meaning that we're not allowed to do any physical inspections of properties with buyers so they can purchase the home, but also with sellers so we can obviously give you an appraisal and have a look at the property and price it and all that and have strategy meeting. However, there have been a lot of rumors and talks about the fact that the Premier might be changing this decision or updating the rules around this coming Sunday. So we're hoping to hear an announcement this coming Sunday that will hopefully allow us to do all of those activities. But up until then, these are still rumors. So up until then, we'll just obviously go with what we know, and any updates that come through, I'll obviously keep you up to date and so forth. So as for the current situation and what lockdown means for real estate so far is it has basically brought two main challenges to us as an industry. One of them, the obvious one being, not being able to show buyers through to help our clients sell. And the second, clients that want to sell, not being able to go down and visit them, give them advice face to face and see the property in detail. So we've obviously come up with, we didn't want to just sit around and wait for the time to go past. So we're always thinking, what can we do? What can we do? So we have come up with a couple of solutions, and that's why I want to do this video, to share these with you. You may have also seen a couple of videos on our Facebook page if you're following up our Facebook page. If you're not, I encourage you to jump on right now. Even if you had to pause this video, just go to Facebook and search P&G Real Estate. So that's P-A-N-D-G Real Estate, and it should pop up. Hit like. Another thing that I recommend is click the following button. After you like it, you click the following button and see if it's set on default or see first, because default basically means Facebook will limit the amount of times our posts come through to you. All right, so our solution to one of the issues, which was not being able to visit a home to appraise your home and obviously the value of it and give you advice face to face, we have, as of recent, been conducting these appraisals virtually via a video app called Zoom, which you may already be familiar with. A lot of people use it for work and all that. For work meetings. Now, so far we've had a pretty good success with these virtual appraisals, and although you might think we only get to see the property through a computer screen and a camera, it actually gives us a pretty good impression of the home. Considering these days most devices have a high definition camera that's probably better quality than the ones that the movie Titanic was recorded on 20 plus years ago. It gives us a pretty good idea of the home. But also, look, if there's something that we need more info on, with a couple of owners, I've said, look, do you mind if we just stand in that part of the room and you show me that window, or so forth. So it's been working quite well. But more importantly, the thing that it's been helping with, obviously getting those meetings done now rather than when lockdown finishes, is, have you ever heard, you've obviously heard the terminology, what we call supply and demand. So right now, obviously because selling's a little bit harder, a lot of people have pulled their property off the market. And that's dried up what we call the stock on market. So right now, where there is a very low supply of properties on the market with a very high number of buyers looking because they can't inspect homes. So the supply and demand right now is swayed towards sellers. High demand for not many properties on the market. Now, once restrictions are eased and everyone can, do real estate normally, it is expected that there's going to be a big wave of properties that are going to hit the market at the same time, causing a tsunami effect. And what I mean by that is it's going to flood the market, it's going to clog it down and give what we call an oversupply. So doing these virtual appraisals now gives us a small time advantage to sneak onto the market potentially and sell while these other properties are getting ready and getting photos done and all that. So before the supply and demand balance gives us an option to sell while it's still, swayed towards the seller's favor. Now, besides obviously the strategic timing advantage, it also gives us the opportunity to cover, other topics that time is important. So for example, any work that needs to be done to the home to improve the value of it before going to market. Now is a really good time to work on all those little projects if you haven't already. If you are considering an upcoming move, and thinking of waiting until, open for inspections or physical appointments are a thing, it might be worth getting that conversation started a little bit earlier with us, so that way we get a little time advantage on everyone else. Everyone that's, getting a time advantage on everyone who's thinking of hitting the market this spring. So if that's the case, let me know, just reach out. But it raises the question now, how do we sell a property during lockdown? Let's just say we do the appraisal and we put on the market and all that. How do we sell it with buyers? There's another solution that we've come up with, which has been working really well, which is something we're really excited about. So when it comes to now showing buyers through properties, it's still obviously a non-permitted task, but we've implemented Zoom open for inspections, and they've been working a treat. So an example of this, you can actually find in our Facebook page. This is another little plug. So jump on. I think you'll find it really valuable. We recorded one live as it was happening, so you'll actually get to watch it as if you were there. Only difference is you won't be able to ask me any questions because it was on Saturday. Now, in this Zoom open for inspection, we had 12 registered buyers attend. These were actual buyers who inquired on the home. Now, out of these 12 buyers, 3 of them actually put offers in on the home, so offers in writing. And we're a couple of steps away from selling the property right now. We're just in the final, steps of negotiations just to make sure that we're getting the best result for the owner before we sell it. But the best thing about this is this. 12 buyers, like I said, attended. That means each buyer saw 11 other buyers on this phone call interested in the same house. So that's probably the most amazing part, because at that point they knew that they weren't the only ones interested in the home. Because right now there's this sense of, COVID and let me give a low offer. Seeing 11 other groups, they just blew this out of the park, because now they know that's not a theory that exists anymore. There's competition. And it gave me an opportunity to talk to them about, guys, low supply, high demand. There's a lot of buyers, and each one of you on this Zoom is fighting against each other to buy this home. And I basically said to them that, once this home is sold, you're probably going to be up against the same buyers on the next one and the next one. So it really amplified that sense of competition, which was amazing. Especially, doing it behind a computer screen, because usually face to face, you get 12 people walking into a home, you can see it. It was really interesting because it was almost the same dynamics through the camera and the computer. But anyway, obviously looking at how well that went, we've now gone this week and booked open for inspections for all of our properties for this Saturday. We're actually marketing them as open for inspections, obviously via Zoom, and we're hoping to help all our current sellers, with the same methods or opportunity that we've done on that property. So fingers crossed we get to see a few of those properties getting really good results as well. So if you're curious on how that whole thing looks, like I said, you can either jump on Facebook, or if you want to see another one live, just let me know. Send me a text message back or an email or whatever. Hit me up on Facebook and I can send you a link to attend a Zoom call, open for inspection. And obviously, you don't have to show your face. You can turn your camera off and you can just be there watching it live as it happens. The other really cool thing about it is that the owners themselves, for properties that obviously an owner lives there, the one that we did was vacant, so no one was there. But for the ones where the owner lives in, the owner's actually behind the camera walking through the home. So they're our interactive robot, I guess you'll call them. And anytime we want to reference to the owner, we can say, hey Rob or hey Mel, do you mind switching your microphone on, because one of the buyers wants to know, how long you've been there, or why are you moving, or what's your favorite part of the home, or whatever. All of that, which is really cool. Face to face, it's almost like a face to face experience. So that's about it. I hope this video has been helpful with a couple of insights. If you've got any questions, obviously let me know. Always here. If you're curious to have a chat, before the lockdown and get ahead of everyone else, feel free to let me know. I can set up a video meeting. I don't want to say obviously. We don't have any appointments to go out to, so my time schedule is pretty flexible. I don't want to say obviously yours is too, because you might be going to work, you might not, but I did a couple of appraisals on Sunday even, because it doesn't really feel like work, to be honest. We're sitting at home on our computers just having a chat. So anyway, let me know. I'm flexible anytime. If you need anything, always here to help you. And stay cool, stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. See you guys, bye.